Okay, let's get into this box and see what exciting things we have to work with. I think you'll have a lot of fun with this I've included. I'm not going to read it because I want to open it and be surprised, but we'll come back to that. Now he tells me he bought this stuff with his own money, which is so sweet of him. Oh, silver and gold metallic gel pens. That's awesome. Oh, a brush pen. I'm so bad with those. This will be good practice though. Two 6B drawing pencils. Metallic colored pencils. I don't have any of these. This is going to be really fun. So here's everything that came in the box. He tells me that I am allowed to use my own paper and one other liner pen and one other marker. So those are the rules of this challenge, and let's see what he said in his note. 2 Kohinoor pencils, 2 Sunburst metallic gel pens, 1 Pigma brush marker, 12 Line Touch metallic colored pencils. I hope you enjoy and have a lot of fun. I did this for you. Much love. Sincerely, Casey. Alright, I guess we have to think of something to draw. So as you can see, my first step was to go ahead and swatch all of the supplies in my sketchbook. I wasn't sure if I was going to do the artwork in my sketchbook or on some toned paper. They don't look very metallic here in my sketchbook. They kind of just look like regular colored pencils. Obviously the 2 gel pens do look pretty metallic, and those go over both the colored pencils and the liner goes over everything. So that was some good testing. The pencils blend very well, but I'd kind of like to try these out on my other sketchbook here. And this one is a toned paper sketchbook. So I would definitely like to give these a try on here and see if they look any more metallic on this paper than they do on my white paper. Okay, so as you can see, they don't really look very metallic on this paper either. I can kind of move them around in the light and they don't shimmer or sparkle like the pens do. Also, the gold pen does not show up very well at all, and you can barely see the silver pen unless you're moving it around. So that said, I think I'm definitely going to go with my white paper and we'll use that for the artwork. So before school let out for this whole crazy time we're living in, my son's friend had seen the video I had done with my son where I redrew his artwork, and he saw that on YouTube and asked if I could maybe redraw his artwork. And I think the colors that I've received in this mystery box from Casey would maybe go very well with this Zodiac Libra girl that he drew, which, isn't it awesome? It's so creative. It's got a really neat thing going on here with the eyes, and it looks like she has some magical powers that she can send out of her hands. So I'm excited to kind of reimagine her in my style and see what she could end up looking like. So first I think I'll just use the rest of the spread to kind of sketch out my ideas. Okay, so as you can see, I've done quite a few sketches here, just trying to figure out how I want to compose the piece and whether I want to do a full body or partial. And I think I want to go with the partial because it'll allow me to put more detail in, and that's what I'm excited to do. So we're gonna start fresh on a new page of the sketchbook, and I'll be working on this side, I think, and we can get to work. I'm gonna have to be really light-handed with this pencil because it's a 6B, and I'm gonna want to erase it because, as you can see, it kind of mixes with the colored pencils a lot, so I'm gonna want to erase as much as I can before I get to the coloring stage. It definitely took me a while to get this sketch looking the way I had envisioned it, and even still, after the finished product is done, there's some things I probably would change if I could go back. Overall, though, I'm pretty happy with how she came out in the end as far as getting everything to be symmetrical and composed well within the piece. This piece was helped a lot by the fact that she is an imaginary creature. So that way any odd colors or proportions I can just pass off as being the fact that she's not human. Right? Right? Yeah. Okay, so I think that's it for our sketch. Everything's pretty nailed down where I want it, and now I just have to lighten it up and try to recreate this with the pencils. Okay, everything is lightened up, and I think I'm gonna go ahead and start with her face, because if I mess that up, well, the whole thing's ruined, so let's get that out of the way. When using the colored pencils, I started with a very light pass first, and then I gradually tried to darken it up as I went. These didn't really take a whole lot of layering, but they did take more than I kind of expected them to, so that was pretty cool. Considering they're metallic, I wasn't really sure what their function was going to be like. I decided on the gold for the skin because it was closest to a natural skin tone that I could find in the set, and I thought it worked really well. When it came time to use the brush pen, I decided it'd be perfect for mascara and eyeliner, so I carefully put that in, and I don't think I messed it up too much. So Casey gave me permission to use one marker, and I think I'm gonna try using this blender. It's just a no color, to see if I can make the colored pencil of her skin a bit smoother. I don't know if that will work. I haven't ever tried it. It looks like it's working a little bit, actually. It's picking up the color and moving it around. That's what we want. If you're a regular visitor to my channel, you might have noticed this video is out pretty late. Everything here is just fine. Mostly I've been spending the time giving some extra attention to my family since we're all home and together, and it's been really nice to be able to spend this time with them, even though the reason for it is not so nice. I hope you all out there are able to use this time to do some fun things and be productive or not, whatever keeps you happy. It's a little bit hard to stay positive, so anything that makes you happy is something you should be focusing on, I think. On that note, it's time to talk about the win of the week. And for me, the win of this week was, for the first time in a month, I was able to buy some toilet paper when I went to the store. I'd say that's a pretty good win right now. If you have a win of the week and you'd like to tell me what it is, please check the thread below and post your comment under my comment.
For the ones that
You like it?
Yeah.